on. So I think it's time we go do the Brotherhood. Go do Shadows. No, not Shadow. Go do Tour of Duty. Because then we can do Show No Mercy. Oh. That's a good one. So, I went out and I got... Now, I might have to change around some.
Tighten up the meter.
Like that?
Now split the difference.
There?
Now half that.
Do you want to do it?
No. I think you've almost got it.
You're going into the Institute alone?
That's it.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Well, that's why I'm not gonna go. I'm just not sure who I can take in with me. Not sure if... I don't even think I want to take Dan. Actually, I know I don't want to take Dance. I'm sure he will just light the place. At the same time, I do kind of want to take Dance, just to see what he does. Loot everything.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Nope.
Anyway. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Yes, I will, Cap. Having a nice cup of coffee there.
If you have a moment,
Dance, please don't fucking do that to me.
Hey,
ready. You want to have that talk now?
Go on.
go on.
I appreciate your time. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
So, there is a human being under all of that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but
You would
yes,
think
there
that.
is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
I'm sure every soldier felt the same way.
Maybe. I never got the chance to find out. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
Well, it took you long enough to notice.
What can I say? Maybe I'm becoming more like Krieg than I realized. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Alright, so that is Vance. He really fucked with me by getting me into a conversation as I'm walking by him.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken
Yes,
you
maybe.
for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Pridwin.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol,
No, I have no interest in research.
In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Now, I was told there's supposed to be something. A cat. There's not a cat. That's... I can't remember who off the top of my head.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Pridwin's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
I didn't join up to impress everyone.
Alright, easy Knight. I didn't mean anything by it. Our usual recruits tend to be Wastelanders, and you don't look like one of them. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Oh, I'll just steal this power armor. No, mine is in B. That is my power armor. Taking your blowtorch. Taking your oil can.
I guess you've got your reason, but that just
Preston,
looks like junk to me.
do I need to have this conversation with you? You know what? I'm just gonna direct you to Kate. And Kate has this conversation with me all the time. Out of my fucking power armor, you jackass.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
308. Magnifying glass.
Knight?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promised that I wouldn't bite.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules, rules, rules. Everyone around here is so obsessed with the damn rules. I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever
Yay,
you
money.
bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo,
That's something I really don't like. I really am not a fan of that.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
What the hell, dude? I literally just walks up and farts next to me. Oh, no mercy. Alright. Go get in my power armor.
Maintenance fix just
Bitch.
keeps getting
Wait.
longer and longer.
Oh, where's my fusion core? That ain't good.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
I like how just getting in the power armor is enough to make Paladin Dance happy.
I don't know about Scribner Aya. I think she loves her little Zilla a bit too much.
So there's a room over here. I think, or if this one's, I have not looted this. Plasma. Bell's turn. Fragmont. Even if I don't use explosives that much, I always want to pick them up. Uh-oh, am I in someone's room now? I'm not allowed to steal everything that's down. Oh, this is... Hello. Low decks in the aft castle. Have you been keeping notes on me? Who do I need to talk to? Talk to you, don't I? You're all the way at the end.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson, I wanted to speak with you.
Elder.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson, I wanted to speak with you.
Ants, get over here.
Sir.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson, I wanted to speak with you.
I'm not a paladin yet. Over here, Dan. Close up.
Elder Maxon.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson, I wanted to speak with
you. Well, this is interesting.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson, I want to speak with you.
Elder Maxon.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kelson,
Do I need to...
want to speak with you.
How can a machine believe it's alive?
Oh, that's not good. He should be like right here.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some really questionable things to stay.
One. Here.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Because here's the thing, I'm not a paladin.
Captain Kelson, I wanted to speak with you.
But he keeps calling me a paladin. I'm gonna go to the airport real quick and fast travel back. And hopefully that fixes. I don't know what's going on. But if it's not fixed, then I'm gonna go do something else.
You got a new assignment.
Now, where's the tower? There it is.
Goodwin moored above the airport.
The Brotherhood.
Beats guard duty. Why?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Should be. I should not be getting water dropped on me on inside.
Hell yeah.
Okay, something's going wrong. So you talk to me now.
Greetings, Knight.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I want to speak.
Okay. Where the hell is Captain Kells? What the hell is going on? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna travel to the opposite side of the goddamn map. Then we're gonna travel back. If that doesn't work for some reason, I'll have to figure something out. Because I know of a solution.
You're with the Minutemen, right? I'll keep up the good work, okay? We need
Actually, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, thanks. Glad to hear it.
Preston, where your bitch ass at?
I want you to have this. It's nothing much, but I hope it'll help the cause.
And nothing to fear.
Oh, Preston's stuck inside. So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back to the Pridwin. If it works, then yay, it worked. If not, I might have to console command it. Which I really don't like console commanding a quest. But if I have to console command a quest, I have to console command a quest. And I have to get rid of Preston. Whatever I need to do. Because I don't know where my dog is. Paladin Dance is right behind.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you.
Elder Maxon?
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you.
It's kind of funny. This is the extended Ripper. And it still looks tiny in my hands. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break while I fix this. Okay.
Sir.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I want
Yeah,
to speak.
he's bugged. So I just skipped it. So that instead of having to talk to him, gotta get in the vertibird.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Alright, so for those that don't know, our mission in Show No Mercy is to go clear out Fort Strong. The reason we're going to clear out Fort Strong, which here. Oh, real quick. There's the one of the settlements I was doing. Nordhagen Beach. I built a nice little wall there. But Fort Strong is up here, and the reason we're coming around to clear Fort Strong is because it's full of super mutants, and super mutants is bad.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
That is a behemoth. That is priority number 1 through 20 right now.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Fridwin for repairs.
All right. Time to go Space Marine on this shit. Alright, what you got on you? Yes, I am having fun. Metal armor of the unyielding. +3 to all stats. Actually. There's a red floating light that I think is from a Preston shotgun. Or ammo. Hey, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There we go.
This location appears quite secure.
Yeah, that's one of the cameras that I've been showing to a lot of people, and especially a lot of people have been coming in and getting that one for vlogging and stuff. It's one I'm considering getting. Oh, nice.
I hope you aren't
No, wait, I didn't expect you to sort through this folder. I expected you to go in and kill the super mutants. I can't imagine that lock picking something in power armor would be easy.
Gonna splatter your
You know, I think Paladin Dance needs a melee weapon to use.
That's the last of them.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it really sucks when you have to return them all, but I'm glad you're liking that one.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people.
Ooh, technical documents.
Down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a manned nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work.
Oh, I swear I saw a technical document.
After seeing the real
there it
thing
is.
right in front of me, I think they could do just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
I wonder what caused all the discord around here.
Oh. Where's those super mutants? That would be interesting. I just don't think they ever will. Mainly because they'd end up having to split the profit. The biggest thing. Those companies would probably rather... Oh, hello. Hello. No, they really don't. But I think that partially stems from them and Nintendo. Okay. Yeah.
Man, we're kicking up a lot of dust.
Dang it, I actually have to unlock the thing. Oh, no, where's strong key? Open this. Okay. Go up here. Let's look. First all of those. Don't need the handcuffs. Oh. Oh, that's just whiskey. I like whiskey.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
I feel like I'm missing something. What do you think I'm going to do with it, Preston? I'm going to use the oil in it. Yeah, this is a really good one. I'm not sure if there's anything on Steam or anything you can get for it. But PC is probably the best way to play any Bethesda game, in my mind, just because it's going to look nicer, it's going to look a little better, and then of course mods. I mean, for instance, the only reason I have all three of them right now is because of mods.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. There could be Radix.
No great stuff here.
That's a museum.
Thank you,
quality
Ada.
piece.
Except it's not going in a museum.
Quite a few impressive devices around here.
Oh? You here? Here. Oh, there you go. Here's someone.
Over here.
Oh, it's not letting me jump. So fun. Can't do the power slam. Come here. Come here. Make it quick. Well, quickish.
Look at this. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
really glad I
that's
put
enough.
that gear on
What's
Preston and
important here
gave
is
him
that
that
you got the
shotgun. It
job
just
done
looks
and
so
secured
much
these
better.
warrants. You should head back up to the Pridwin and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
And I'm hoping Maxon
Such a
isn't still
senseless
bugged.
waste of perfectly good technology.
I don't know. No. Give me you. RLK. I'm carrying too much.
Hey, sure. Go ahead and take a
Ada,
look.
I need you to take my junk. You... When did I give you all this junk, Ada? Jeez. Need to get my junk off of Ada.
Looking at all this equipment makes me feel right at home.
The thing, there's someone compared someone compared the Brotherhood of Steel to Nazis, but I always think of them more like Space Marines. They do the same thing.
That's it.
Plas rail cores. Oh, Jesus. 45 rounds. Alright. So. Should be everything down here. I really need to build that scavenger beacon.
What are you gonna do with that?
First, I'm gonna craft shit. Shouldn't have to ask this about every single pickup. Of course there isn't much left, Ada, because I chainsawed it. Usually chainsaws mean giblets. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a beacon. Put a bunch of them out. Bury a bunch of beacons myself. Carry around a bunch of the beacons and then set a transmitter is what I'm thinking of. Or a radio station, whatever the hell it's called. Wait, that's right. I can... Jeez! Welcome back. I can call... No, I actually don't have vertebrate. You would think after I go do a mission, they're gonna want an easy way for me to get back up on the ship. I have never watched that. I'm not really sure what it is off the top of my head. Hey, Akila, how are you? Oh, guns away. Okay, good. Maxon went inside. That means he's not out here.
Might want to have night captain.
What happened, man? It sounded like you were out. Something was wrong.
Where are you going? I'm not finished yet.
I think I've ever watched that. Oh, gee. I'm falling down.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Paladin.
Oh, for the love of God!
Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
Oh! I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Where are you going?
You're not talking. You're not saying anything, Elder. For the love of Jesus and dead puppies.
Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Where are you going?
No, you clearly are. Because you're not saying anything except, Paladin, we're glad you're back, and I'm not a...
Turbines at 87% efficiency.
Elder Maxon?
Paladin, I'm pleased you...
I know what's going on. I know why it's not
I wanted
working.
to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
Of course, Captain.
Very good, Paladin.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve. But we both felt strongly that it was well deserved.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for your...
Okay, I'm not going to complain about
Brotherhood
that.
has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've earned the right to utilize one of them. Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
Thank you both. I'm really quite honored.
The honor is ours. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we've met, I have no orders for you. From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake and how you will guide us. Captain Kells and the personnel at the Cambridge police station still possess numerous operations for you to undertake. Where you go from here is up to you. Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Oh, okay, so here's what just happened. I installed a mod that would allow you to take
Superstructure
that allowed you to take the
Pinging remote units at 30-second
what's it
intervals
called?
as requested.
The Sentinel. You would basically be able to still side with the Minutemen and still get the end game gear for the Brotherhood.
Proximity sensors
Outstanding work at
Getting
Fort
a
Strong,
3-second
soldier.
pingback.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing's stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth. They've found the end.
With all this technology at their disposal, our scribes can't find an entire colony of people?
The Institute has managed to keep itself hidden for a number of years, but it's only a matter of time before we find them. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Control systems
All
are
right,
reporting
so let me level up because I can now actually take some of the perks I've been wanting to take for a long time. Namely, strong back. I need the carry weight boost. Okay. So. The raider attack on Nord. Good job, guys? Talk to them.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
On the promotion to Sentinel.
I shouldn't have been, but... Oh, wait. That reminds me. Yeah, I should have had that mod installed until... I'm joining everyone. Except the Institute.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge. Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please report to the bridge. That is all.
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. He's giving me orders.
Technically, I am actually going to join the Institute, too.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Oh, you're too good to talk to me now? Because I'm a Sentinel, you don't feel like you need to talk to me? Asshole.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Proctor.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
No, that's the railroad, I think.
Proctor.
Oh, come on. Egan.
Proctor Tegan.
Jackass. I know you have a helmet for me. I know you have one.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
That suit should tip the balance of things in our favor.
You haven't lived until you tipped Robbie with a vertebra.
And that's also a very horrible misuse of military technology. What the hell are you doing?
Were human once. Its science had gone so wrong. When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running,
Cigarettes.
Dr. Ingram's the best.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
Alright, and then because I just love doing this so much. If you're gonna have power armor, you might as well make use of it. What was that? That was pathetic. That drop made me cry. Alright, fine. So let's go back to the compound. Boob plates. I don't know. Save setting. That's what I didn't do. I didn't save my settings line. Okay, sorry. Who opened the fridge? Was it you, Preston? What kind of jackass opens the fridge and good enough to close it? Fridge needs, that's a good one. Give me that. One of these has a fusion core. There it is. Give me that back. Ada, you're allowed in the house. You do know that, right? I don't know, since you're out there.
Heads up.
How may I be?
Yeah, since you're right here, but out there. Shit. Or I guess give me all of my shit. What?
Service.
Okay, now what else do I have? What the shit is this one? Like, I don't want to waste the parts to make it meticulously, but why is the barrel so long? Integrated suppressor, lights, and easier to handle than a regular barrel plug. Attachment. But here's the thing. That works. I'm going to keep it because it's unique, but I don't like it. Now this I like. What can I do with this? Not messing with the receiver. That's the short barrel? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Stock, medium stock. Oh, it's just... Oh, wow. Whoever made that, this model, look at that. He just stretched out the entire stock. Oh, no, wait. I'm wrong. He made it actually more in depth. Never mind. I take back what I said. .45 caliber. What can I put this up to? 50 cal? And heck. Okay. I assume the STD stands for standard, not for AIDS. Alright, so let me put that one away. Syphilis. Let me put the scar away. I don't really need this shotgun. That away, and that away. That away. Black Widow gear. I need to stop picking up. Now, can I actually make the rest of the pieces of this power armor?
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll
I don't even know what pieces I need. Alright. I'll have a good nap. Okay, I need both arms and exit. And the helmet. I need pretty much everything. That was in here. What am I missing? Missing 5 gold. Oh, speaking of which, there's someone I needed to send here. There is an extra person at the co-op. Are you the new person without a job? No.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Look at that.
How does this place lack food?
I'm just so hungry. All the time.
Got work to do. Can't talk now. If we had a good supply of clean water, things would be pretty good.
You all just like to complain for the sake of complaining, don't you? Parker's a fun. Parker's Samuel.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
You don't seem to be doing anything, Sam.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Easy living, the same.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yes?
If anything's waiting for us around here, I certainly can't hear it.
Yeah?
That water pump's gotta go.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Let me mute myself while the train goes by.
Seems to be growing well.
Farming's as honest honest work gets.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
That was a really quick, short train. Alright, there's a rent-a-center van. And I don't know if you can hear the obnoxious beeping it's making. D'Angelo, you're the guy who doesn't have a job. Guess what? Make your way to the... Starlight Drive-In. You're gonna have something to do there. Trust me. So, with that... I think I'm actually gonna call it for the night. Gonna go do some crafting and take care of some other things. But... So... I'm gonna call that for the day, and then I'll probably be back on tomorrow. So until next time.